Good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Do not forget, this is all 100% viewer funded, so please hit the links in the description box. Give what you can. You truly help keep the lights on, and it's much appreciated. So you may or may not have heard that the Trump trial that is scheduled for March 4th of next year, March 4th next year. We're past March in this year. A lot of shit going on. That it's going to be televised. It's going to be live streamed. They're going to have cameras in there and shit. And it's a double-edged sword. First side of the double-edged sword, I don't like it. I don't like it because the reason they're doing it's not for transparency. And it is legal. In the state of Georgia, these kind of proceedings can be televised. So they're not, doing something that's against the rules or against the law. But it's the reasoning behind it. You know that the only reason they're doing this is to further paint Trump as a bad guy and to make him look bad, to make him look like a common criminal. Because the people that support them, the people that they're targeting with this witch hunt bullshit aren't going to do any research. They're just going to go off of what they see. Trump in a courtroom must be guilty. And the judge who gave the okay, he looks like he doesn't like Trump. He looks like he has TDS. He looks like he's probably anemic. He looks weak. He's the kind of person that when he was a kid in school, 15 minutes before the bell rings to go home on a Friday, he says, "Hey, teacher, didn't you say we had homework this weekend?" And the whole class goes, "Oh, man, what's wrong with you?" That's the kind of dude he looks like. But on the other hand, what's it going to do? It's going to pour gasoline on the Trump popularity bonfire. You're going to be able to see the flames of the Trump popularity bonfire from space. This is where they're so stupid. This is where they're blinded by their emotions and their agenda. All you're going to do is make him more popular. The further you persecute him, the further you film him being dragged through the streets in shackles, metaphorically, you're making him more popular. You're making people more angry that you're doing this. They're doing it to him. It's happening to Trump. His name is on the paperwork, but Trump is their way to get to us. Trump is our liaison. He represents us. It's like when you're a parent and you tell one of your children to go tell your other child, tell them dad said to do it. Tell them mom said to do it, because then they're your representative. They're your mouthpiece. And the child that they're saying that to better do what you told him to do. Why? Because you sent the first kid in there as your representative. That's what Trump is. He's our mouthpiece. He's telling them. He's closer to them. He can shout in their ear what we want them to hear, what we want them to do. And they don't like that. They don't like him. And the only thing they hate more than Trump is us. We are the vile, disgusting inconvenience stuck to the bottom of their Michael Kors. They don't give a fuck. We're science experiments to them. Ooh, what would happen if you did this to him? Introduce that. Infect them with this. Tell them that they hate each other. We're pawns to them. We're a game. We're a subhuman. If something's not human, it's easy to kill it and destroy it and fuck with it, isn't it? They're going after Trump, but all he is a barrier between them and us. So it will make him more popular. It will make more people support him, which ultimately will be good for us. But I just can't get over the fact that this is the reason they're doing it. It's part of their bullshit plan, just like the indictment itself. And they're so stupid. You guys indicted Mayor Rudy Giuliani under the RICO statute. Don't you know? He's an expert on RICO. That's what he used to clean up the streets of New York. Good. You guys realize, do you know what you just did? And for those of us with two brain cells to rub together, it's going to be a happy day when they drop these bullshit charges and stop wasting our time and money, especially you taxpayers in the state of Georgia. But to the idiots who are on their side and to the morons who can't get enough of the Kool-Aid in the trough, It's not going to mean anything to them. Oh, well, he's still a crook. And what happened to you guys know the innocent until something. It slips my mind. Innocent until proven some shit. What happened to that? Coming out of the gate, he's guilty. And look at these little sycophant lapdogs of the federal government. Look how happy they're getting. That lets you know how you're supposed to feel about something. Look who's getting excited about the bullshit happening to Trump, and that will tell you to go in the opposite direction. So on MSNBC and CNN, they're so happy. All of them have their pink lipstick out. You know, when you scratch a dog's back in the right spot and that little pink lipstick dick comes out. They got all their pink weenies out. They're flicking all their nasty beans on air because it's going to be televised. It's going to be televised, guys. It's going to be televised. Here, let me get yours for you. It's going to be televised. This is what they want. Emotion. It's all they have. Emotion, it burns hot, but it does not burn for very long. But this is it. It's Hail Mary time. 3 seconds to go. 4th and 28. You got to heave it down the field and hope one of your guys jumps high enough to catch the ball and fall in the end zone. This is it. What did Huey Lewis in the news tell us? If this is it, I want to know. Well, here you go. This is it. They have a little bit more than a year to get their shit straight. They have a year and what is it? September 1st. They got a year and 2 months to get their ducks in order. They have a year and 2 months to complete their plan, Operation Keep Trump Out of Office. This is real. If he gets back in, it's over. Because this time it's a little bit different. This time we're coming off the heels of a terrible economy, out of control inflation, hemorrhaging billions of dollars to some bullshit happening in Eastern Europe. All the while they're telling us, oh man, Ukraine's hitting them with the 1-2 punch. We just sent them 3 million more rounds of ammunition, missiles, anti-tank shit, mines. And they're still getting their ass whooped. So couldn't Ukraine have taken this ass whooping without our money? Our money is not helping. All the weapons we're sending them are not helping because they don't have the bodies to shoot the weapons. They are getting fucked up. So couldn't they have gotten fucked up for free? Why does it have to cost us $175 million for Ukraine to take an ass whooping? I took plenty of ass whoopings as a child. I got my ass whooped at school one time for free. Nobody sent me any government assistance when I was getting my ass whooped. When I was 8 years old and I shot my brother right here with a BB gun. My dad took me in my room and tore my ass apart. Whooped my ass. Where was my government assistance? Ass whoopings are free. So why are we paying $175 billion for some country over 6,000 miles away to get worked? That is what they want to keep out of the White House. When Trump walks in, the bullshit spending stops. Paris Accord, Iran deal, this carbon footprint bullshit. The money stops. And our federal government is too deep in bed with other countries and other entities and lobbyists. The money has to keep flowing. Or the Polaroids of them with a gag in their mouth and something rubber hanging out of their ass goes public. What do you think? I'll meet you in the comment section. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net and hit that Teespring link to get you some merch. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.